Hello from Northwest Iowa. This is Carol Raasch reporting for the Ag Reports Network. This is our bean field that we've been looking at the last 3-4 reports. And the beans are now, I would say 30 inches tall, definitely over the knees, as far as knee high. And as you can see, as we pan across the field, we've got a good dew on our weed control or volunteer corn control. The area had a great deal of volunteer corn in the fields pretty consistently throughout. So we apparently had some corn droppage, more corn droppage last fall than what we planned, and not very many folks got in the field to do the fall tillage that they planned, and that showed up in the fields this spring. But on the whole, most everyone has dealt with that with their chemical application. Very few people, we just don't see it any longer with crews of people that go out and work in the fields to remove the weeds manually. We're going to take a look closer here and see if we can see any budding of the flowering of the soybeans here. The flower, let's see if I'm looking at the right one here. The flower is just about there. Let's see. Yeah, it's just about there. So as we're looking at it, so we are just approaching flowering on the stages, and so the progress is continuing to go on. So this is our bean field report. We'll continue by looking at cornfield in just a moment. Carol Raasch here. This is Carol Raasch again, looking at our cornfield that was planted April 25th. And as you can see, it is well tasseled, and we do have the ears of corn that are ready to receive the pollen when it gets to that point. We've had record cool days, and we've had quite a little moisture this week as well, anywhere from an inch to a little less than that, half an inch to an inch around in this area. Had some storms too, as the season tends to progress, but as a general rule, we have a lot of pollination in the area, a lot of tasseling going on, and the ears are forming with the silks. The field of beans that I mentioned or showed you before, we planted towards the end of May, about the 16th or 17th of May. It was one of the last fields that we did with the planting for the whole group. So it's coming along, and we surely have some other beans that are flowering. We'll pan over here to show you the countryside with all of the tasseling corn, and it is a beautiful sight. The problem with the field I was showing you is that I can't get up above it to show you the gorgeous gold of the tassels, but here you see it on our neighbor's corn as well. So, signing out for this week, this is Carol Raasch. Looking forward to reporting to you next week after we do a little tripping around to see some other countryside and some other crops and their stages. So we'll talk to you next week.